Morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy last Tuesday of, excuse me, 2025. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching Watcher of the Forest. Thank you for tuning in and for, you know, watching and listening to my videos. I love and appreciate every single one of you. And I hope that your new year is absolutely fantastic. I hope that it is everything that you absolutely desire in your life. So let's get into today's reading. I'm just going to ask the cards. Let's see, what can I ask? What are the blessings that are going to come into people's lives in 2026, please, spiritual team? Let's see what card came out. Knight of Cups. The High Priestess. Page of Wands. Two of Swords. So far, it's looking absolutely awesome. Ace of Cups. New beginnings. Knight of Wands. Okay, let's see. What blessings are coming into people's lives in 2026? The Knight of Cups. Looks like you're going to be meeting someone new. Knight of Cups. He's coming in with his cup. And he's a knight, right? He has great people skills, so you're going to have really good conversations. And isn't that always just so nice? You know, whether you meet a woman or a man, but who knows how to communicate. So you have really nice conversations, like you're talking on the phone for hours, just getting to know each other. That's like the best part, isn't it? And he or she is charming, very sensitive, listens to their intuition also, just like you. He focuses on emotion, and this person is compassionate. Oh my gosh, and very romantic. I'm so happy for whoever this is. Could be for many people also, right? And the High Priestess. So maybe you're the High Priestess, or maybe you're meeting a High Priestess. You both listen, the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess both listen to their intuition. Both, you have psychic energy, and you're a spiritual teacher. I feel like the Knight of Cups, whoever this person is, male or female, and the High Priestess or the High Priest, I feel like it's going to be like a match made in heaven, right? I feel like you two are going to get along beautifully. You're like two peas in a pod. You know what I mean? And isn't it such a blessing that, it's the new year, right? It's the new year in 2 days. It's the new year. And you must be putting out good vibes, right? And you are listening to your intuition and following its lead, right? So you're going to run into this Knight of Cups. Wherever you are, maybe you're at the grocery store, or I've heard that's a really good place to meet people, right? Or going to the library. I always say the library because why not? I mean, it's as good a place as any, right? Or the laundromat, or even the DMV. You can meet a lot of people anywhere you go. The Page of Wands. Spirituality, enthusiastic, energetic, creative, adventurous, explore, new projects, plan, messengers, good news. I feel like this is going to be one of your friends, the Page of Wands. And I feel like this Page of Wands is going to get along with the Knight of Cups, right? And I feel like the three of you being the High Priestess or High Priest, I feel like the three of you are going to be super, super great friends. You're all creative and enthusiastic and just enjoy life, love every aspect of life, right? Good food, good friends, good vibes, right? Even though I do believe that the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess will be dating, and that's fine, right? The Two of Swords, duality, remain stagnant. Difficult choice, indecision, stalemate, confusion, new beginnings, intuition, and waiting. Since this card came out, the Two of Swords, I have a feeling the High Priestess, you're going to meet two new friends, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. I believe that you're going to have a choice, right? A choice between two people. Do you remain friends with both? Do you date one? You're friends with the other one? You're just going to have to go by your intuition, right? Yes, you're going to have to go by your intuition and just listen to what Divine Source Energy, what God is telling you, what your spiritual team is telling you, right? I think both people that you meet are going to have the qualities and the characteristics and the personality that you want in your life. And, if I said anything to my daughter, I would say to her, watch what people do, right? Watch their actions. Don't just listen to their words, but watch their actions. So maybe you, as the high priestess, you're going to be watching these two men or women, you're going to be watching their actions, right? And then you're just going to take your time. There's no rush, right? Over weeks and months, you're just going to observe, right? And let the universe lead you, right? Into choosing which person you would like to date. And then it looks like you're seriously being blessed by the universe, by the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, what a great card. Beginning of prosperity, abundance, new relationship, opportunities, fortune, love, joy, health, spirituality, creativity, positive, potential, intuition. See, all of these cards say intuition. Every single one of them. Intuition, 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 intuition. So the universe is telling you, like I just said, the universe is going to send you signs, right? The signs could be on a billboard, or it could be on a TV ad, or it could be if you're reading a book, or you're on Facebook and you see something, like if you're thinking, oh, which person should I take? Like the sign might be, take the next one, right? Or this one is good, right? So you'll just have to look for signs from the universe. And you're going to have whoever you choose. I want to say that both the Page of Wands or the Knight of Cups, either person is the right answer, right? Because they're both bringing their A game, right? To woo you, right? And to get you to trust them. And like I said, you're going to watch their actions also. Like who brings you flowers, right? Or chocolates, or who takes you out on a nice date and picks you wildflowers, right? I always say that you don't need store-bought flowers, but the action of stopping on the side of the road and picking wildflowers, now that's romantic, right? I believe so. But you're going to have a lot of creativity in your life. You're both going to be very positive and healthy. You're both going to bring abundance into your relationship, and it's just going to be like a match made in heaven. The last card is the Knight of Wands, an extrovert, enthusiastic, creative, dynamic, inspirational, career-driven, highly motivated, swift action, thrives on challenge, and competitive. That's awesome. I believe that the Knight of Wands is going to be one of your friends. Maybe it's a male friend who's going to help you decide. Like you take your new guys, right? The Knight and the Page to your friend who you already have a friendship with, right? High Priestess already has a friendship with the Knight of Wands. And you're going to ask them, hey dude, which one of these guys do you think I should, let them into my heart and have a life with? I believe this Knight of Wands, your friend that you already have established a beautiful friendship with, is going to help you decide. And, even though it is your decision who you let into your life in a romantic sense and into a caring and I want to say into a caring sense also, right? Yeah, I want to say that this new person that you're going to pick in 2026 is going to have all the attributes that you absolutely love, absolutely look for, and everyone wishes that they had this type of a person in their life, right? They all do. Like all of your girlfriends will wish, oh my gosh, you hit the jackpot with whatever his name is. You hit the jackpot because he is so attentive, right? And he looks after your needs, and he's just very pleasant to be around, right? So I think 2026 is going to be an absolutely beautiful, beautiful year for you, reader. Or I'm going to say seeker, okay? Because we're all seeking something, correct? So let's pull another, or one at least, from the money manifestation cards. What spiritual team, what card will complement this reading for the viewer, for the High Priestess? In this, it looks like we have two cards. Conditioning and debt. Okay. Have you accepted the illusionary limits placed onto you by your upbringing and social conditioning? Have you accepted the illusionary limits placed onto you by your upbringing and social conditioning? That's a question only you can answer, right? Well, I think when we grow up, we're all conditioned. Whatever our parents put upon us, that's the conditioning, right? Whether you agree with it when you're an adult, you have the power to change it. Isn't that correct? In debt. Are you in the driver's seat with your debt, or has your debt taken over and placed you in the shackles? I'm going to guess that in this reading you have taken over your debt, right? Because I personally don't believe that you can have such a beautiful reading in a partner, right? The High Priestess, you have the choice of two beautiful men or beautiful women who are, like I said, you're two peas in the pod. You think the same, you probably eat the same food, you probably read almost identical the same books or the same category of books that you go to look at and read, right? You're all spiritual teachers. You all listen to your intuition. So I'm going to say that you have no debt, right? And that's probably something that's attractive to you also with these suitors, right? Because they also have no debt. And so, honestly, you can be, do, or have whatever you want in your life, right? Starting in 2026. And so this reading is so beautiful. It's so, I want to say it is a blessing, yes, from the divine to you. And just keep doing what you're doing. And, I want to say, like, if you haven't met this person or these two people, I want to say by March of 2026, maybe stop someplace differently. Say like if you are going into a different grocery store that you've never gone into before, maybe do that, right? Or if your girlfriends invite you to, say, a book signing, go to that, right? Just go to something public. Maybe go to a different coffee shop. Do you know what I mean? To just switch it up a bit in your life. And I bet you anything, that's where you're going to find your two guys. Maybe not in the same place, but maybe. Who knows, right? But thank you so much. This reading was absolutely fantastic. I'm happy for you. I believe 2026 is going to be your year, right? Your year for everything, from romantic love to friendship to prosperity and abundance, whatever that means for you. You're always going to be out of debt, right? Always. And the sky is the limit for you. It really is. The sky is the limit. So keep following your intuition. Keep listening to Divine Source Energy, God, right? Keep listening to your spiritual team, because they will help you all throughout this, I want to say, this enterprise of love, right? That's what I'm going to call it. 2026, your new enterprise of love. Oh, I love this reading for you. I absolutely love it. Thank you, spiritual team. The cards came out beautifully. Yay. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Happy New Year. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.